All right, I'm going to show you a little bit about drawing with a compass in art. First thing, we have this compass right here, and to loosen the compass you turn this blue knob a little bit to the left, and then you can twist this outward or inward. Now also, this is how you loosen the pencils. So you need to make sure that when you have your compass, the point and the pencil are about the same height. You can turn it to have it as wide as you want or as narrow as you want. Tighten it pretty well. Now, when you're using a compass, you're going to want to take the pointed side and very lightly stick it into your paper where you want the middle of your circle. Now, some people turn your hand in your compass. I find it's easier to take and to turn your paper. Gives you more control. With your compass. Now, you can create a lot of radial designs. Radial means it's the same from a center point by taking the point, putting it on the edge of a circle, taking your pencil, going from the edge of the circle and making an arc and over, then going back to the point where those two just met, and then the side. Notice how I'm still turning my paper and not the compass. It gives me more control. You can create a lot of designs within your compass, just like this. Now that's just a basic kind of a compass flower. You can adjust this and make some more designs, or you can even take and move it over some and create more of the little flower petals. What I want to do is I want to make a smaller, taking and I'm pushing that inward a little bit, making sure I'm tight here. Those aren't even, so I'm going to have to make sure I get those even again. Tighten it again, make sure they're secure. I'm going to go back to my middle point, and I'm going to make a circle behind that flower. Now you can always erase if it's something you don't like, all right? And keep in mind, the lighter you draw, the easier it is to erase. Now, it gives kind of like a target effect. It's up to you how you want to do these. You can be as creative and unique as you want. You can also take these and make corner designs, put that in the side. If you are making, and see how I kind of messed up a little bit, it's not a big deal. Just go back over that line. If you're making a symmetrical balance, which means it's the same on both sides, you would want this corner to look just like this corner. So I have those two. I'm going to go ahead and do all four corners with that same arc. Uh-oh. The world of art involves a lot of erasing. I come back to here. I'm going to adjust how I'm holding my compass. And you can do some of the same ideas where you're doing designs within the side as well. I use the side of that. Kind of gives somewhat of a additional little petal. Now, there's no right or wrong way to do these if you are keeping it symmetrical, meaning the same on all sides. You have to stop and look back at your artwork every now and then, and I'm having a hard time keeping it the same, so I have to go back and trace over those. And that's okay, it's going to happen to a lot of people. Alright, so I have all 4 of those corners just like that. I can do some more designs. I can even take where each one of these are and do some designs to go outward on each one of those petals. Do little semicircles. If it goes off of the page, not a big deal. Just pick up where you left off. Maybe I don't want it to go through the corner design, so I'm going to pick up where I left off. And then again. And I can go back and erase over that. Now I did notice when I was doing this, I missed on this side going all the way down, so I can come back here, make sure I have that same arch, and go back over that. Now this gives me a pretty symmetrical design. Now I can continue to add embellishments, which means an embellishment means to make it a little bit fancy with different lines. So now I can go through, I can use straight lines, I can use any kind of zigzag lines. I can take the edge of another piece of paper and maybe I want just some basic straight lines through here. And you can create yours to be as fanciful or embellished as you like. Continuing the same idea of symmetry. Symmetry means the same on both sides, balanced on both sides. If I do straight lines right here, and I'm just using the edge of like an index card, you can use a ruler or anything else. If I do straight lines there, I need to do straight lines right over here to make it balanced. And you can continue to embellish as much as you like.